What's up, my people? It's your girl. Move closer. I want to apologize first of all because I was supposed to have made this video several weeks ago, but I wanted to wear my Isiagu jacket for this episode. And then, of course, Auntie Patricia disappointed me. I mean, it's been a month. She's just giving me all kinds of excuses. But please, if anybody out there knows how I can get a good-looking outfit made with Isiagu, please holla at your girl, because all I see on Amazon is the fila, the hat. But I see my Igbo brothers wearing it a lot. Ruda Fokonko, Dr. Damages, how can you be my friend and I don't have one piece of Isiagu? There is God in heaven. Because when I saw that nonsense debate online and some people asking why is Airpiece wearing Igbo outfit, I was so mad. I thought to myself the best way to address that issue would have been to dress up in my own Isiagu and sit down here looking all pretty and then start with, so what were you saying? But like I said, Auntie Patricia disappointed. Airpiece that you guys should be thanking. Does your nation as a whole, do you have a national carrier? Of course you don't. Somebody is trying to help your matter. You are busy criticizing their outfit. You are not ready. I mean, if not for Airpiece, do you know that Nigerians will still be paying ridiculous amount of money for flight from Lagos to London, to Toronto, to New York? I'm very sure that the people that were talking, all of them chatting online, Airpiece is this, is that, they actually don't fly. Then, Emma Binu, Sumo, Eno don't roll for. Did you know that when Airpiece started flying to London, that their own price was half of what foreign airlines were charging Nigerians? Can you imagine? People are wicked, using us to cash out, being conciliated. And as soon as Airpiece lowered their own pricing, all these foreign airlines also slashed their own prices to the point where some of them were now charging less than Airpiece in order to do what? Kick Airpiece out of business. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this wickedness, my people? Please, whatever you do, do not allow them to kick Airpiece out of business. So stick with Airpiece because it is not fair. This is bullying. This is bullying. And some of them were charging 3 million naira to fly from Lagos to London. That is economy. For business class, some of them were charging 12 million, 15 million, 17 million for business class to London. Don't you kidding? Airpiece came in charging 1 point something million. And now they are trying to kick Airpiece out of business.
Some of those foreign airlines drop the price so that people will now leave Airpiece and go to those foreign airlines.
It's a very devilish conspiracy. All of a sudden, people are airlines are underpricing. That is below the cost. One other airline was advertising $100, another one $305, $350. The idea is to take Airpiece out, and the moment they succeed in taking Airpiece out, Nigerians will pay 20 times over. Once again. And
it's not just that, too. They've been discriminating against Airpiece at the airport in the UK. They didn't want them to land.
They didn't permit you to land in Heathrow, to operate in Heathrow.
Of course. That one is, they will tell you no slot. Even Gatwick. When we got to Gatwick, we now said, okay, let us take Gatwick. They say, oh, no slot available. When we pushed and pushed, they gave us scattered slots. Today, 3 p.m., next day, 2 a.m., the next day. Who does that?
Not just that. They gave them a crappy place to load passengers.
On the first day, on the inaugural flight out of London, 24 hours to the time, they moved us to another check-in area other than the place assigned to us. The place they gave us, the carousel was not working. When you check in people, you need to manually carry the load to go from 50 meters away to go and drop it somewhere. No other airline faced that.
Can you imagine? I'm so happy that they got smart and they told them that they will also start retaliating in Nigeria if they continue to treat them like that.
So Festus Kayamo had to went to London with us and to warn them. If you continue these stupid, foolish acts, the government of Nigeria will surely retaliate. And this is from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We will retaliate.
So, do you know that apart from the fact that you get pepper soup, you get jollof rice, a 40 pounded yam and mama on Airpiece international flight, do you know that they serve puff puff? Puff puff, who does not like puff puff? Hold on. Someone serve wemu. Oh, Lemon, have you ever been to London? The London. What I'm trying to say is no other airline will give you correct banga soup. But apart from the food, because the food is not even the reason why this is the first time that a Nigerian-owned airline is flying international in 21 years. 21 years. A child that was born when Nigeria Airways stopped operating in 2003 is now a graduate. Some of them have even born their own children. 21 years, it's like airpeace came to wipe our shame. That Nigeria, the giant of Africa, has not had any national carrier in 21 years. And on top of that, they are making it affordable, especially for my village people to fly. Maruf, you can ask her. She's now flying to London, and even though they're here to start direct flight to America, we're already feeling them in America. Because guess what? As soon as the price of flying to London went down significantly, the flights to the US and Canada also did what? Also dropped. Oh, wow. So please, let's patronize them. Let them sell out. Let them be booked for months, because they are not just our national pride. They are serving us puff. Don't forget. Puff. Hey. Puff is a very serious matter to this human being. And as we're celebrating a Nigerian-owned airline, Uncle Allen, my father, he's your daughter, your husband. Please, let's make sure that we don't cut any corner. So let's continue to observe all safety protocols.
Airpeace is in the UK bona fide. We passed the TCO audit. They came audited us. We passed their TCO audit, which is very, very stringent. It's all about safety. We passed it. So we got that TCO approval, which most airlines from Nigeria in the past never got.
Thank you so much for helping our matter, Airpeace. We love you. We appreciate you. By the way, Koyedewo was telling me that some of you are watching this video, but you did not subscribe. You know how hard Koyedewo works on this video. Help his market, even if you don't want to help my own market. But more importantly, click the bell button so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be notified. Another good news, guys. Nigerian workers are getting a raise. So between 25 to 35% salary increase. And it is being backdated to January. So this means instead of the usual 30,000 naira per month, people will now get 37,500 to 40,500 naira per month. Wow. I mean, I'm really happy that people are getting a raise, people are getting an increase, but it's not a significant increase. So, I mean, who wrote this crap? Are you sure? Check the number again. Especially when inflation rate is now at 33.2%, the highest in 28 years, guys. And by the way, this 33% is just on paper. It's actually way more than that in the market. In fact, the price of a gari today is not what you will find it tomorrow. Alaji Aswaju Ahmed, my father, move closer. Is your guy? I say, oh, thank you so much for this salary increase, but this salary increase is not much now. It's not much. Don't you see how much they are selling petrol? A liter of petrol is now selling at 750 naira. 750 per liter. Hey, Alaji, we're already inside your town hall, Benny, and we all know that it is different from what? From Bala Blue. But please, you need to increase this increase. Abi, how do you say it? Or do something to bring down the price of fuel. People can no longer survive on 37,000. And how much is that? It still cannot buy a bag of rice. And in Nigeria, when they announce that they are increasing salary, it is usually not effected immediately. Sometimes it will take months. Hopefully, this will not take months. So please help our matter, Mr. President. And for those of you that are living abroad, it is actually very easy for you to help your loved ones in Nigeria. If you want to help them with groceries, at least take that off their neck now. Help me Waka is sitting down, waiting for you to place an order so that they can deliver it to the doorsteps of your loved ones in Nigeria and Ghana. Like seriously, they're just sitting there like, Tunde will order, Tunde, why have you not ordered? Okay, Uncle Tunde, let me call you Uncle. Please go and order. Auntie Bimbo, Uncle Henry, order something for your family members in, like even your friend. And if you don't have anybody to order something for, you can order for my family, help my matter. All you need to do is go on their website, helpmewaka.com. They will help you waka to the doorsteps of your loved ones in Nigeria and Ghana. Meanwhile, what just happened in Togo? Like, what just happened? Like, did you see that? Have you noticed, by the way, that ECOWAS will not say anything when a West African president misbehaves, but when the military takes over, suddenly ECOWAS will wake up, they will start talking. They just had an election in Togo. Do you even know that? I mean, selection. I should call it a selection, because 3 weeks to the election, the president, Foyan Sibe, changed the constitution such that the parliament will now be the ones selecting the president, appointing the president. So people would no longer have a direct say in who becomes their president. Can you imagine? Making the president a ceremonial role like they have in Ethiopia, where you hardly hear of the president, but the prime minister is the one with power. He said that going forward, the role of the president will only be for one term, 7 years. Even though this election was not the presidential election, it was the parliamentary election, but basically the people were electing the people that will now decide who will become president. Their presidential election is next year. Opposition members in Togo believe that the president is preparing to make himself the prime minister, while the president is just a figurehead and staying in power for life. Or he will be selected as president next year, and he would wait for the next 7 years to create the office of the prime minister, step into the role as the prime minister, and then the president will now be a ceremonial role. Either way, it is clear that the man is planning on staying in power for life. As it is, he has been in power for 19 years. 19. I mean, his daddy was president for 38 years and he didn't leave. He died there. That is why he's no longer president. In short, since 1967, the people of Togo have had only 2 presidents, a father and his son. Wow. 1967, 2 presidents. I spoke with one of their activists and I said, how can people help? Because a lot of people are thinking, oh, the people of Togo are not standing up to him. No, they are doing all that they can. But he's in control of the military. The government has banned protests for the last 5 years in Togo. So many people have been arrested. Many have been jailed in the last 5 years for protesting. So I said, how can people help? And they said, America gives a lot of money to their president as aid. That is the son. So if you are in the US, please call or email your senator. Tell them to pressure the State Department to stop sending aid to Togo if the president would not respect human rights in his country. And if you are not living in the US, you can email or call the ECOWAS parliament in your country. Every West African country has ECOWAS parliament, so they actually have an office. Tell them to put a pressure on the president of Togo to allow people to protest. By the way, it won't take you 10 minutes to do this. I'm hoping that some of you will. I mean, just think if just 1/4 of those of us that are watching this video will actually do that, this man could be forced to allow protests in Togo. Don't you think it is time? Since 1967, help them now, help their matter. We appreciate those of you that will go out of your way to do that. By the way, if you like what I'm wearing, you want to get it for your madam or your mom, because you know mommy should look good. I actually got this from Amazon. The link is in the description below. Buy one for somebody that you admire. Real quick, happy 40th birthday to my sister. Hey, Oyeyemi Oguntoyinbo. Woo, father, hey, my Ibadan princess in Colorado. Oh, shit. Originally from Ibadan Southeast, Mapo, Agbole Agbegi, Nile Ashani Kegogo. The 3rd female president of the Junior Chamber International, that is JCI, from 2016 to 2017. This woman is beautiful inside and out. She's humble, she's selfless, she's fun to be with. On top of that, she's a fashionista. If you ever see me looking nice, my people, this auntie has something to do with it. But for you, I just want to wish you happy birthday and to let you know how much I appreciate you, your family, your husband, your boys. 2 of her children are bearing the names of my 2 children, even though they are older. And you need to pay us. Happy birthday, Jare. I love you. Mwah. Did you guys press the subscribe button? We're almost at 700. Help our market. Click the bell button. It's been real and I'm keeping it real up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.